MSPs are still spending a ton of time dispatching tickets to the right tech. If I look at this ticket, for example, there is no technician assigned to this ticket. There's no primary resource. So what a service coordinator will usually do is read the ticket, understand which technician would be the correct person to take this ticket or work on this. We can automate this process through Neo. So in Neo, we would go to the dashboard, we would hit new workflow, we can create it from template. We can always create these workflows from scratch, but I always recommend creating this from template and customizing this later. We can use a dispatch example, and we could use one of our dispatch actions. And all you have to do here is select, give Neo the option to choose from a pool of technicians. In this case, I can choose Anton, Lewis, Maria, Nick, Rosie, and Ryan. So we have a pool of technicians for Neo to choose from, and Neo's only allowed to suggest one. And Neo will consider a few things here. It can consider similar tickets. It can consider each technician's calendar, their expertise, their workload. We can even use custom instructions here as well, but we won't go over that for today, or similar tickets. And then we can use a update in PSA action to assign the ticket to the technician. So ticket comes in, Neo would analyze it, understand who is the best person to take the ticket, and assign it to them. And in just under a minute, we have a dispatch workflow up and running. Now we can manually run the dispatch workflow on this ticket to see who Neo thinks is the best person to take the role. So I'll copy this ticket number, hit run now, paste the ticket number in, and let's see who Neo thinks is the best person to take this ticket. And this dispatch workflow has now completed. It took about a minute to run. And if we look at Neo's decision, it suggested myself, actually, in this case. And it gives detailed reasoning as to why it suggests a technician. And you can see the key factor here is that I have worked on MacBook Pro performance issues before. So it suggested me, and also I'm available, and it has even scheduled a 30-minute slot in my calendar to work on this ticket. And if we go back into auto task, and look at this ticket, we can see Nico, myself, has been applied as the primary resource to this ticket. And that is how we can get Neo to be our dispatcher across the entire service desk.